Where do we stand on the continuing resolutions?
Continuing resolutions, that's the problem. And I've voted against those. Here's the problem with continuing resolution. It's a picture of what I just described. Mm-hmm. The year before I became Speaker of the House, the first bill we took up was the naming of the state pie. And after midnight on the last day, we passed the appropriation bill. We dismantled the Department of Commerce, created a new Department of Health, and rewrote the welfare laws. Thousands of pages of bills, and we did it in 15 minutes. The Democrats who were controlling the House at the time. And I just said, we're not going to do that. We're getting rid of that. We're not going to have any meetings after 6 o'clock. We're going to do everything in the daylight. And we're not going to do CRs. We take up the bill first so that we can finish our work and so we can negotiate way before we get to these deadlines where, in a sense, many members look at it and say, well, I guess we don't have any other option. And that's the key.
So will you put an end? Will you put an end to the continuing resolution?
Absolutely, because we're going to take them up early, and then you start telling the Senate and President, no CRs, no CRs. You tell them every week, every day, whatever. And I'm talking about back in April or whenever.
Okay, so Daniel, how are you going to do this? How are you going to get this done when you've got progressives on the left, on the right, that love it as much as the progressives on the left? This is the way to dismantle our government, is through the continuing resolution. How are you going to get the power structure to change? And quite honestly, why should I believe that you, a guy with your voting record, is the guy who says, you know what, I'm going to return us to the Constitution?
Because I did it in Florida. I'm the only person that's ever run a principle-based legislative body. Every one of them, in every legislative body, the default is power. So a few people are making the decisions you're talking about.